Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Hey yo, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. This is Ray Ray. I'm gonna let you know who I am real quick. If you don't know, if you never knew, what's up, what it do? No, but for real, this is Ray Ray, Ray Ray all day. If you want to catch me on IG, there you go, and all day Ray Ray. My name is switched a little bit, just for the IG, but I'm normally known as Ray Ray all day. And thanks again. Please please make a comment. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because stuff is dropping whenever they drop. Not every day, but during the week, you're going to find something coming from me about something or another, right? Again, whoo, here we go, y'all. Season 3, Episode 3, Power Book 2, Ghost. Tariq and them. OMG, we got a lot of notes, y'all. Got a lot of notes, but I don't want to be too long and whatnot, not what. But here we go. Tariq Braden and Attorney Meth. You know, I call him Attorney Meth with his old fine self. Is at the Taylors getting suited and booted. You know, they got to look like they something when they over there at the Weston Holdings. And, you know, they're giving Attorney Meth the lowdown about what's, you know, what they call it, the it's so funny because what I'm about to say is so commonly known, right? So pretty much Tariq and Braden is giving Attorney Meth the Who Dropped Who Who Drop Kicked Who episode of what's going down episode of the Winston Holdings. Okay. For those who are old enough to understand where those two intertwined sayings came from, leave it in the comments. Anyway, yeah, so they giving him the lowdown and whatnot, not what, and child. So next we see Kane is, you know, handling business in the streets. And after, you know, the previous episode, if y'all didn't know this, just a real quick catch up, real quick, regarding Kane. So Kane is the HNIC, apparently, or the HHIC, whichever you want to choose, regarding the Tejadas, because he didn't threaten his daddy with power because of what he knows about his daddy, Merc and Zeke. So why he get his daddy jumped? Like, oh my God, I couldn't imagine. Like this, listen, this drug selling game is ruthless. RUFLUSS, ruthless. I mean, get your daddy jumped, your daddy. I don't know about this, y'all. Some ain't right. Some ain't right. Just to see his daddy and then rub it in his face right soon after he get jumped, like Kane ordered it or something. Like, what is going on? This is a little eerie for me. It's so eerie for me. So yeah, pretty much Noma made her point clear with her right hand man, letting them know these are all the people. He putting pictures of everybody that's important to everybody who's at this meeting that's with Tariq and them. So he gave a picture of everybody that's gonna get murked if Noma don't get her money. I'm like, dang. And it says starting with Diana. So Tariq is, Kane is taking a more of a special interest into Diana. So here we go. Next, we see Whitman and Jenny and Blanca's other name talking about the case and how he feels how Mary murked Carrie and trying to solve a possible RICO case that Jenny, that's Cooper Sax's sometimes bed buddy, her the lead prosecutor, her and Blanca, the one from uh, Ghost, the previous seasons. She worked in NYPD. She was first investigating Angela and Ghost. Remember them? Remember her, y'all? Anyway, so yeah, they're investigating things because they're trying to get Tariq. That's what they feel. But Cooper Sachs is like, this 19-year-old is not the head of this organization like y'all think it is. He's trying to focus in on Mary since she's the older one. She's the more seasoned, the more obvious choice. But they're like, nah, 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 it's Tariq, which is interesting. Okay. Anyway, so we go to Effie. She walking with Tariq. She's sweet talking him, trying to get him to okay her to sell at Stansfield. He says okay, the way she put it to him. You know what I'm saying? So next we see Kane visiting his sister, and she's getting out of class and going to her job at the student store, and Diana's walking with that dude who I think is a CA. Is a CI. Whoever he is, this new character. Because now remember what Jenny said. She has a CI working at the school. So here you go. I don't think it's that new teacher either. But then again, we never know. But I really do think it's him. Anyway, so yeah, Kane visits Diana and he talking to her. He finding out that she ain't living like he wants her to live. Pretty much, she ain't living like she used to. So she's letting him know that she needs to work and she's fine with that. She don't mind not living off of y'all and whatnot. And he's like, "Now bump that." He gives her a wad of cash, before she goes back to work. Offers her a little protection because he knows something that she doesn't. Remember, his sister is a target in case they don't pay Noma. So, yeah. So next we see. So pretty much he leaves her. I think his name is Salim. Yeah, I think he's the CI. So next we see Whitman. He harassed Mary at the bar. He had her place of business. She got a couple of patrons, probably protection, and they're listening. And then next thing you, I'm stuttering. Next thing you know, they listening real hard. Like, So they're letting him know they know. Okay. So he's just really pressing her about Carrie and how Zeke came to him, in fear for Carrie's life and yada yada. Now Carrie is murked and the street cameras got you near her place around the same time as her supposed, self murk and child. She's like, listen, get out of here. And then so she is, trying to reach attorney Meth about it because no, he's her attorney. So anyway, Mary wants to see what she wants to go talk to him because she wants to see what he got on her family. Attorney Meth don't think it's a good idea, but whatever whatever the client wants, right? Okay, that's that on that. So here we got Kane calls a family business meeting, want to take out Evelyn's sons. Remember Evelyn, the one that came to pay her respects after Mary paid her respects by, I think, didn't Mary murk Frank? If I'm not mistaken, child. Something happened. Anyway. Yeah, so they have a family meeting because they're pretty much saying that they need to take out Evelyn's sons and gain their area in order to give Noma what she wants. Otherwise, it's gonna be an issue. So instead of murking Evelyn's sons, Drew comes up with a plan to not murk them, but to murk their connect and let them know we got product and we got you because we family. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my goodness. So anyway, so they're like, okay, cool. So then they give Kane the order. I mean, Kane gives the order that pretty much that's gonna happen. So Kane arranges for Braden to do it since Braden owes him a body. That's pretty much Kane is upset because he feels as though you know he's owed something. So anyway, at first Drew was being turned down, but his plan became a better plan. So Tariq, we got it. We moving on, y'all. Tariq meets the richest black man in the world at one of these Western Holdings get-togethers. So at first it was gonna be, what's her name? The young black girl at Western Holdings. First it was gonna be her, but then the dude running it changed his mind and got a man to a black male to step in versus the black woman. Here we go. But she was just like, she over there hating from the sideline. She on the outside because she can't get in, child. But anyway, Tariq nails it, shows the interest and recognizes, to the man when they had a private conversation that, yeah, I know why I'm here, but at the same time, I'm trying to get some info myself, which is the same thing the richest black man that was there is telling him to do. Make sure that you get what you need out of them while they're using you to get what they need. And that's pretty much how it is with anything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a stake at it. Every player has their piece. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, where are we at? I'm looking at my notes, child. Oh yeah, so he gets some. Tariq gets some investment advice, and pretty much is solidified in his decisions on what he wants to do with his drug business. Ain't that nothing, y'all? So here we go. Whitman interviews Mary. She says something that kind of, says something that she probably shouldn't have said. She was doing good, but then she got a little too, confident or possibly too riled up and mentioned how the other gang probably murked Zeke. So here we go with another investigation, keeping things, as is. But I'm pretty sure she said that on purpose, just to, you know, just to be talking and whatnot. So next we got Diana. She sees she's back in her room and she sees Coke from Braden's sister, whom she shares the room with. And she's investigating. Hey, I thought that they weren't doing that anymore. She said, I thought so too, but it's apparently a new situation. She was like, So they're both like, no, it ain't. That's them just doing it under a new name, yada yada. So here we go. I'm sure they're not the only ones thinking that. Okay, where I'll leave off. So Tariq and Braden meet up with Kane and Drew, and they're talking about things, and so pretty much, Kane tells Braden. That's when Kane tells Braden that he needs to murk the connect because he's a white boy and they're not going to suspect him, and yada yada. And that's pretty much where that goes because Braden is the secret to their success. Okay, ain't that nothing? This is so reminiscent of of what came before them. OMG, this is a different twist on it, right? So next we got Mary, Attorney Meth, and Tariq in his office discussing things, and there you go. Here comes Sax walking by, and he snaps a doggone picture, y'all. He gonna send it to Jenny. because pretty much all she needs is to see them, you know, together. You know what I'm saying? And that's the picture. OMG, it's about to get gross over there. So they're telling Tariq to keep his head on the swivel because there won't be too much communication because the block is hot and things is moving in a different direction. So everybody is on point. So now we got Braden, Effie, and Tariq. They make plans to, for Braden to go murk the connect. And then, Braden's feeling a little, soft. And then all of a sudden, here comes Tariq and saves him out of the way and murks the connect and then takes Braden along with him. And then Effie kind of follows and they ditch the connect's bodyguards who was waiting for him just a few clicks down the street. They came and found him, but then it looked like they were chasing them, but then it kind of cut off. I don't know. But anyway, they went to this Italian restaurant and kind of laid low for a while. It looked like they were supposed to be getting chased, but I guess we'll find out next episode, right? Yeah, so they're talking, and Effie and Tariq are talking while Braden is catching his breath around, in the men's bathroom, and he just can't believe what happened. And my goodness, Tariq has killed. Tariq don't mind killing nobody, child. Tariq don't mind murking nobody. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. He is a straight up menace to society, child. What else happened? Yeah, so now the next scene we got Diana. She catching Effie coming from the roof. Remember that roof? Remember that roof situation where they had the drugs in the wall and you just press on a certain brick and it opens? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So Diana catches Effie in the hallway and the staircase, and Effie's like, "Look, I'm not fighting you over Tariq. It's just that y'all, it wasn't gonna work, and just what happened, we working together because we doing this, and this is what it is, and it is what it is, and you'll be better off not even being involved in nothing like this because she don't want to be essentially, and that's pretty much, what Effie was trying to let her know. Like, I'm cool with you, but if you don't want to be, it pretty much you'll be uncool with me, and I'll still be cool with you. So pretty much Effie's letting her know that I'm not even with no type of confrontation. The point is, it wasn't gonna be anything anyway. So that's that on that. Anywho, so everybody is copacetic, and that's that on that. So Whitman gets chewed out for stalking Mary by what's the girl's name? Jenny. And she just told him pretty much you're gonna be on desk duty, so enjoy your lollipops and coffee. Get your penmanship up. Next we see Tate and Keisha Sharp. I think her name is Harper. They're at the coffee shop and he's trying to get him a date. He's trying to get him a woman, and she's asking him about, well, who was that woman you was with when I saw you last week? He's letting her know, oh, she nobody. Yeah, they always nobody, right? They always nobody. But they was somebody then. Okay. Anyway, they're trying to reconnect, and then Blanca and Jenny question Tate about Tariq, and they're letting her. So he's letting them know, nah, he ain't with me. He's not interning anymore. He's over at Weston Holdings with Braden, the one that actually confessed to being the drug dealer. So that's where Tariq is at. Not with me. No. Not over here. No. Not over here. So yeah. He pretty much let them know, leave me the fuck alone and go over there. I know that's right. Anywho, so here we go. Braden freezes. Again, Braden is just really into just he's not made to to be marking folks. That's the thing. He is not made to be marking folks. So Tariq is gonna always have to do it. Isn't that the other way around? Because I think I remember what's his name? Tommy being the one that's always quick to pull a trigger. Now it's like the other way around, where if you're gonna model Tariq and Braden after Ghost and Tommy, respectively, then it's like the other way around as far as pulling that trigger is concerned, right? Okay, if you remember. So here we go. Kane and Lorenzo and Drew meet up with Evan's boys at the penthouse, and they're letting them know what's going on. And the boys question them about marking their connect just so that they can work for them, and read them up. And they're like, no, it wasn't us. We heard, because they said we heard it was a black guy. Like, no, we heard it was a white boy. And then that put some feelers into Kane's head, right? So tensions run high, but it's done. Everybody's good. Kane makes Lorenzo move more weight, since Kane is having to go through all these changes and whatnot. And Drew mad as Kane. Drew is mad that Kane is in charge and is suspecting something's going on between Kane and Lorenzo. And it is, okay. Then we got Attorney Meth confronts Cooper Sachs about the brother being in prison, because Cooper Sachs went to see about that task that Attorney Meth wanted him to do from the other episode. And then because of the description of the assailant didn't match who Attorney Meth's brother is, and then the brother slipping up by saying that he is the brother of Attorney Meth, Sachs put two and two together and thought he's covering for his brother, which is why he's adamant about getting his brother out of jail and also being as sick as he is in jail. Interesting, y'all. Interesting. So Cooper Sachs, pretty much agreed, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get his brother out. Yeah. I can't believe Attorney Meth confessed to Cooper Sachs. I hope he wasn't recording. OMG. Next, we see Lorenzo at Stansfield with the same bag he was given by Kane to move this more weight. Lorenzo makes his daughter Diana move the weight at Stansfield. Wow. He was like, I know it's, probably not good, but I need you to move this weight. Not even I need you. I know this may not be the right time or it may be a good thing, but here's some weight to move. That's pretty much how it felt. Here's some weight to move. And then he started talking about, yes, I'll get you a tight crew and just make sure that you, and she just interrupted him like, okay, Poppy, I remember what you and Mommy told me. I'm like, dang. That's going to be interesting knowing that Effie got something going on too. Interesting. So now we got, what else we got? Whitman stalking Mary again. She called Attorney Meth and he advised her to record his appearances. And we're going to get them in, soon enough. It's whenever this stuff is processed, we'll have our ducks in a row when it's time to go back before the judge and yada, yada, yada. So here we go. So Effie, Tariq, and Braden got orders already from their online situation. Effie figures out Tariq's internship was thrown by Braden. She, just from conversations, she ain't stupid. And pretty much you always suspect things like that when people are known to do things like that. It's just the right thing to think about. Then Kane calls Braden outside and then scares Braden half to death. He's pretty much got a uncocked gun to his head, questioning Braden about the so-called hit that he told Braden to do on the connect to Evelyn's boys. And I'm like, dang, Kane, it's gotta be like this all the time. So pretty much, oh my God. So pretty much Brayden pretty much lied and didn't let him know exactly the info that he was looking for. And let him go and told him to get on skedaddle. And then he immediately called Effie and wanted to meet with her. Kane ain't stupid at all. That was it, y'all. That was it. Man, it's on and cracking. What y'all think? Kane is on one. Kane is on one. I can't believe this. Well, thanks again for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate it. I'll hit you up later. Here's my outro. Okay.